네, 안녕하세요. 저희는 O&M 할리아드 코리아에서 나왔습니다.
Hello, everyone.
반갑습니다.
It is my pleasure to meet all of you here.
화면 한번 띄워보겠습니다.
We'll pull up the screen.
간단한 소개를 드리면
I would like to give you the brief introduction. The O&M Halyard is under the O&M group, and Halyard was part of the Kimberly healthcare business unit. So we are doing the healthcare business.
이제 법인이 설립
In Korea, it's been about 4 legal entity. In 2022 March, we established the office, and I'm the only personnel in Korean office. So my name is Chang Ho.
저희가 오늘 주로 발표할 내용은
The topic today we have is the
글로벌을 소개할 건데
glove we can use in clean room, and the speaker is from O&M Halyard APEC. I would like to introduce Maggie Uller.
please. Yeah. 자, 잘 들어주시길 바랍니다.
Please listen carefully.
Hello, can you hear me okay? Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. I guess it's okay to remove the mask, or am I not supposed to remove the mask? I'll just keep it on. Thank you so much, Jake. Okay, so my name is Maggie, and I came from Manila, Philippines, and I am honored to be here standing in front of all of you this morning to present Owens & Minor Halyard and our products Pure Zero Clean Room Gloves. Okay, before we start, right, because this is a very intimate session, who among you here has a role of influencing, choosing, and deciding clean room gloves in your facility? Raise your hand. Okay, but who among you here, thank you, who among you here are familiar with clean room gloves? Raise your hand. All right, perfect. Thank you so much for raising your hands, because that's what I'll be talking about this morning, clean room gloves. Okay, so how many of you have heard of Owens & Minor Halyard? Okay, all right, thank you. And to those of you who have heard of this name today, this is your lucky day because you are now finally introduced into the Owens & Minor Halyard. Okay, so we are a global company, and we are known to produce and manufacture clean room gloves in our own facility at SafeSkin in Thailand. Okay, and apart from the healthcare products, the other products that we have are the critical and controlled environments, or what we call the clean room consumables. Okay, and SafeSkin, it is a factory or manufacturing factory of gloves that Owens & Minor own, meaning we do own this facility, and I'll be showing you a video later to give you more details of that presentation. Okay, and then our history and our credibility and our reputation of producing clean room gloves has been there for more than 2 decades now. So the clean room gloves that you have known out in the market, we are producing them already. And we, together with that credibility and expertise, comes with our experience and technical background in producing nitrile examination gloves and clean room gloves. And apart from that, Owens & Minor Halyard are very much committed to bringing quality products. So we put 26 testing to ensure the quality of the products that we manufacture out of SafeSkin. And we also have research and development team who are based in the US and also based in Thailand to ensure that there's always a continuous improvement and development of new products. And I am very excited to show you this video. This video would highlight how gloves are being produced, specifically in SafeSkin factory.
My job helps protect people, processes, and products in clean room manufacturing environments.
Clean room gloves are used to protect products from contamination and wearers from exposure to chemicals. Halyard takes great pride in every step of the manufacturing process of this product. Halyard's cleanroom glove manufacturing process is initiated when nitrile and other raw materials arrive at the plant in Thailand, are unloaded, placed in the warehouse, and inspected for quality. Then the dipping line process begins with compounding. Raw materials are combined in a mixing tank using agitation, allowed to stabilize, and are quality tested before use. To remove any residue, the formers are dipped in acidic and alkaline solutions, rinsed with water, passed through a series of brushes, and dried in preparation for dipping. Coagulant influences the thickness of the gloves. In order to develop uniform glove film, the formers pass through a tank of coagulant in preparation for nitrile latex dipping. A layer of nitrile is added when the formers are submerged into a dip tank with a nitrile compound that is specially formulated for cleanroom gloves. These steps dictate the form and weight of the exam glove. The beaded cuffs of the gloves are then created using a brush roller, and they are rinsed with water to remove any residual chemicals. Next, they pass through a series of ovens where they are cured, facilitating polymer cross-linking for increased strength and performance properties. Then they are chlorinated to create a slick surface so that users can easily put them on. Brushes roll the cuffs down the formers for easier removal. The gloves are partially stripped from the formers mechanically, then removed completely by operators at the plant, visually inspected for defects, layered, and placed into baskets. Cleanroom gloves are offline chlorinated to create specific glove grip characteristics. After chlorination, the gloves are washed with filtered deionized water to remove contamination and to meet cleanroom requirements for particles and ionic residues. The gloves are transferred to an ISO Class 5 cleanroom environment and packed by personnel wearing cleanroom attire. Non-sterile cleanroom gloves are vacuum packed in cleanroom compatible double polyethylene bags per the industry standard. Sterile gloves are pair packed in individual poly wallets and pouches, along with cleanroom compatible double polyethylene bags. The pair packed cleanroom gloves are then sterilized by a gamma radiation process. Quality is important to Halyard. There are over 25 quality checks throughout the manufacturing process, which must meet stringent quality specifications, including regulated PPE Category 3 requirements for CE certification. Physical property testing is performed in the lab prior to the release of the gloves. The dimensions, physical properties, and detection of pinholes are all tested to ensure that the gloves will meet customer expectations for fit, protection, and strength. Additionally, cleanroom gloves must meet rigorous test requirements for particulates and ionic residues. Halyard's internal lab features the capability to perform testing for sterile and non-sterile cleanroom gloves. The laboratory supports R&D, in-process quality, and product release efforts. Testing capabilities consist of physical property, contamination, microbiological, in-process chemical, and stability testing. As part of its corporate sustainability program, Halyard is highly involved in activities that give back to the local community. These activities include blood donation, tree plantings, erosion prevention efforts, the release of baby fish to repopulate the ecosystem, and more. As a glove manufacturing leader, Halyard is proud to provide cleanroom gloves that are carefully made to be consistent in quality. Every day, in every way.
At Halyard, we are moving care forward.
Okay, thank you for watching that. Does anyone have any questions about the video that we have showed? Okay, is it the first time that you have watched a video on how to manufacture gloves? Yes? All right, thank you. I see those nods. Thank you for your response. Yeah. See, it's very exciting, right? Simple gloves. It takes so much effort to produce gloves. It's huge investment, and more importantly, keeping it of consistent quality is key, right? And that's what Halyard, hang on, and that's what Halyard is known for, in making sure that it's of good quality. Okay, and what you just witnessed in that video is actually the production of clean room gloves. And as you know, pharmaceutical manufacturing companies do utilize clean rooms in manufacturing drugs. So,
My job.
how do I proceed? Okay, so this Pure Zero clean room gloves is what I'm going to show you next. Okay, and this is just an overview of that product. And welcome to those who just arrived. Thank you. For all of you who are here, thank you for braving the traffic and the heavy downpour of rain outside. It's an honor to be here and standing in front of all of you. Okay, so now let's talk about this Halyard Pure Zero gloves, right? So these are clean room gloves that are compatible to ISO 3 and higher clean room classes. And what it offers is, number one, it's comfort and protection. Given the accelerator free that is not present in, the accelerators that are not present in the gloves. Okay, so these accelerators, these are chemicals that are being used in producing gloves. But this Pure Zero, what makes it different to other gloves is that without those accelerators, it helps minimize the risk of skin allergies. I don't know if you've heard of any diseases or some skin allergies that are happening in pharma manufacturing and in other clean room environment, and that is mainly driven by the latex and other nitrile gloves. Now with this Pure Zero gloves, without that accelerator free, it minimizes that risk of skin allergies. The other one is product contamination. These gloves are very clean, low particulate and low ionic content, making sure that it's very clean and it's safe to be used in your clean room environment. The other one that we offer is that since we own the Halyard factory, the one that you just witnessed, the video that you just watched, we own that factory, so we have a full control of the whole supply chain from beginning to end. From choosing the right raw materials, from doing the engineering processes, and up to production and up to distribution. That's the whole supply chain cycle that we offer. Okay, and now, can I borrow your handheld mic?
Sure.
Can everyone hear me?
Maggie?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, because at this point, I'd like for all of you to see this Pure Zero gloves, because this is new in the market, and today it's your lucky day because you get to see and feel and touch that gloves. Yeah? Okay, and I'll be showing you another video later that would talk about these gloves, and then after that, I'll be asking for volunteers who would like to do the actual process of donning it or putting it on. Because as you know, donning on or putting on your gloves in an aseptic way helps clean room to really reduce that particulate and keep it very sterile. Okay, and there are steps in doing that, and that's the video that I'm about to show you. And please pay attention to the steps because I'll be asking for volunteers and I'll be rewarding the volunteers to do that with me. Are you all okay with that? All right. Okay, I'll be playing the video now. Thank you.
To protect both you and the important work you're doing, it's important to correctly don and doff your sterile cleanroom gloves. We'll demonstrate a gloving technique called double donning, since this requires putting on 2 pairs of sterile gloves. But first things first, personal hygiene is critical. So be sure to follow any specific protocols, such as showering if required, and make sure your fingernails are short and unpolished. Remove any jewelry. And don't use lotions or sprays on your body or hair, as they can impact cleanroom conditions. Securely store your personal street clothes and other belongings in a locker. Before donning sterile gloves, wash your hands and arms with mild soap or disinfectant and wait for them to dry. Then sanitize your hands with an isopropyl alcohol, also known as IPA. To begin the donning process, determine your glove size. Choose gloves that have a snug fit but aren't too tight. Wipe down the sterile glove pack with IPA and inspect the integrity of the package. Lay the package on a clean, sanitized work surface. Open the package by fully peeling apart the top while making sure you don't touch the outer surface of the gloves. Note that sterile gloves are packaged with the cuffs folded up, so it is safe to touch the inside surface of the gloves with your bare hands. Touching the outside of the glove can cause contamination. Open the clear plastic inner wrap just as you would open a book, and only touch the exterior as you unfold the wrap to lay it out directly in front of you. You can start the glove donning process with your dominant hand. For this demonstration, we will start with donning the right-hand glove first. Insert your fingers into the right-hand glove. While touching the interior of the glove only at the fold of the cuff, pull the glove up firmly with your left hand and make sure the glove fully covers your right hand and wrist, leaving the fold in the cuff. With your sterile gloved hand, slide your fingers into the cuff, only touching the exterior of the glove. Then lift it up and slide your left hand into the glove, making sure the glove fully covers your hand and wrist. Now pull the cuffs of both gloves over your arms and disinfect these gloves with IPA. At this point, you would continue your normal gowning process. Now we will demonstrate how to don the outer pair of gloves. Note that some individuals wear darker colored inner gloves and lighter colored outer gloves, so they can see if there is a puncture or tear. Some users also prefer wearing a smaller outer glove for a snug fit. If your garment has a thumb loop, make sure the loop is over your thumb or finger before proceeding. After you finish the rest of your normal gowning process, wipe down the sterile glove pack with IPA and inspect the integrity of the package. Open this package of outer gloves by fully peeling apart the top while making sure you don't touch the outer surface of the gloves. While touching the interior of the right glove, pull the glove up firmly with your left hand. And make sure the glove fully covers the inner glove and leave the cuff folded. Your right hand is now sterile, and you can touch the exterior of the left glove. With your sterile gloved hand, slide your fingers into the cuff, only touching the exterior of the glove. Then lift it up and slide your left hand into the glove, making sure the glove fully covers your hand and wrist. Now with your left gloved hand, you can slip into the cuffed fold of the right glove and pull it up over the sleeve. Disinfect the outer gloves with IPA. By only touching sterile with sterile, you've correctly donned your gloves. Make sure you don't touch anything after the gloves have been donned. To protect yourself, the way you remove your gloves is just as important. Starting with the cuff of the first outer glove, fold it over and pull it toward your fingers so it's inside out as you remove it. Place the first doffed glove in the palm of the hand that just removed it. Then, starting at the cuff of the second outer glove, grasp the cuff and pull it towards your fingers, turning it inside out and entrapping the first doffed outer glove. Keep your fingers underneath the exterior to avoid touching any contaminants, and discard the first pair of outer gloves. Remove any PPE apparel. Then repeat the process with the second pair of gloves and discard. Sanitize your hands upon removing gloves. By safely donning and doffing your sterile gloves, you'll protect yourself and the integrity of your work in the clean room. For more information, contact your Halyard representative or distributor.
All right, okay. So thank you for watching that video. Does anyone have any questions for me? No questions for me as of yet? All right, then, that's all right. Okay, but at this point, right, I would like for a volunteer. I would like to call for volunteers who would like to try the donning of the gloves that I have just shown. Don't worry, I will be guiding you because we have posters, and these posters are in Korean. So I guess it will be easier for you to follow the steps. Now, I would like to call for brave souls who would like to give it a try. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, we have another volunteers. Okay, can I invite the volunteers to please come up here? One to stand here and the other one to stand in here. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Can I have your name?
You can call me Sang-hoon Choi.
Sang-hoon Choi. Thank you so much. Good morning. And you are from Samsung BIOPLUS. Wow, my lucky day. I thought you are the ones lucky, but it is my lucky day. Samsung BIOPLUS. Thank you so much. And hi, may I have your name?
My name is Easy.
Easy. Hi, thank you so much. So we have these two brave souls who are joining us. Okay. Easy is from Seoul Semitech, you guys. So thank you. She's giggling to see you like this. Okay, so now I give them both 2 pairs of gloves. These are sterile gloves, one blue and one white. The first one, they will try inside, and the other one is the outer gloves. Okay, and by following the steps, let's see if they can follow the steps in gowning. Okay, first, you take the blue one. You take the blue one in front of you. Okay, and then let's follow the steps. Hawok, would you like to join me here and read the first step? Okay, for the first step.
멸군 상태를 유지하는 파우치를 벗겨서 일단 개봉을 해주세요.
Alright, you
You have to peel off the pouch
open.
투명 포장을
Yeah.
벗겨서
and open the
And
transparent
this is important to be
package.
sterile, not touching the gloves, because once you bring in a dirty gloves inside your clean room, you are contaminating the clean room itself. Okay, the second step, Hawok, thank you.
한쪽 장갑의 안쪽을
And
쥐고
please
천천히
grab the inside of the
So as you can
cuff.
see, there are 2 layers of packaging. So when you open it, the gloves is still not yet exposed because it comes in a wallet. Okay? Thank you. Perfect. Right? And then, I think you're ready to put on the first gloves. Are you right-handed? Then you begin with your right hand. Thank you. Are you right-handed? Perfect. Okay, then they both start with their right hand. So you only touch this part because this part is the inner part, meaning it's not the one that's exposed. Okay, you put it, yeah, there you go. There you go, yeah. Okay, when you put it on, please, okay, just put it on. Thank you. Do not roll the cuff yet. Do not touch the gloves. You only touch the inner. There you go. Okay, put it on.
소매는 접힌 상태로 그냥 두시면
So
돼요.
please keep your
Thank you.
hands cuff
Thank you
folded.
so much. How was it?
It was quite easy.
It was easy. Because the design of the gloves was designed that way that you only touch the inside, you don't touch the outer side. So you don't contaminate the gloves. All right?
So can I touch inside?
Yes. I think she's size 8, and our gloves here are size 6, and that's the medium size. Thank you. And Easy, how was your experience?
It's good actually, but size is not.
You think the size is not suitable for you? Okay. But I think she gets the gist. You're not supposed this one, but in this particular event, I'll just put it to
Thank
make
you
it
so
easier
much.
for you. Okay. Now you're ready to put on the second gloves, which is the left one. This time, Ho, can you please read
Yeah.
the number 4?
장갑을 낀 손가락으로
Lift the second glove under the folded cuff using gloved fingers.
Now, this time, since this one is sterile and you haven't touched it, right? You touch it like that. You touch now the outer side. Very good. Thank you. Yes, and then wear it. Put it on. Thank you.
네, 접힌 소매 아래를 잡은 상태에서
So actually,
장갑에 넣어
slide your second hand into the glove by holding it under the folded cuff, then unfold the cuff over the wrist and arm.
A watch.
Very good. Yes, you are right. He's not supposed to wear any watch or jewelries or anything, as explained in the video a while ago. So thank you for catching that. Okay, now, they are ready to put on their second gloves. And doing the same steps, right? By doing the same steps, okay, put that aside and get the second layer. And you do the same exact steps by opening the pouch. Thank you, Howok, for reading that. Okay. Opening the pouch and put out the wallet. You still touch.
장갑을
go.
낀 손가락으로
So using gloved fingers, unfold the second cuff over your wrist and arm.
그런 다음 접힌 소매 아래를 잡은 상태에서
And as I mentioned before,
넣은 다음
please lift the second hand
소매를 펴줍니다.
and also holding it under the folded cuff, then unfold the cuff over the wrist and arm. Same step.
All right. And how was it this time?
It's pretty much the same.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Izzy?
Yeah, I got used to it now. Yeah.
So now she's getting the hang of it. Okay, then that's good. So now they are wearing 2 layers of gloves. Before they get inside the clean room, they're not supposed to touch anything. So as not to contaminate it, not to touch the floor, not to touch the wall, not to touch the bench, not to touch the door.
예, 이 상태에서 멸균 상태를 유지할 수 있도록
And to remain sterile, do not touch anything with your gloved
And
hands.
with that, can we give these 2 volunteers a big round of applause? Yay, thank you so much. So was it easy?
Yeah, it was definitely.
And it seems to me that you're very familiar doing that. Is that something that you do every day?
No, I'm not an operator, so it's actually not the first time, but I'm not really used to it.
You're not used to it, but it seems like you're a pro. So thank you so much. And Izzy, how was your experience?
It's really good. Yeah.
So now you can teach, educate anyone in proper way of donning a sterile gloves?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Please give them a round of applause again. And can we have a photo op? Is it possible? Is it okay? Just photo. And you can do your hands like that. Thank you. Just laughing. So thank you so much once again. Let me give you something as a token of appreciation for your help in doing the donning. Okay, it is just a simple token from Owens and Minor Halyard. Hope you
작은
like
선물입니다.
it. Okay, and then I'll be exchanging cards with you later. Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Just leave it there. I'll clean it up for you. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, with that, if anyone else have any questions for me, can I reach out to you and ask if you have any questions for me? These people from Seoul Semitech, beautiful people, do you have questions for me? All good? Not yet. Okay. How about the beautiful people in this area? Do you have any questions for me? No? Nothing? Okay. So if there's no questions at this point, and if something pops up in your head, I'll be staying here I think in the next an hour. I'll be sitting at the back. And if you have any questions, feel free to approach me. Yeah? Okay. So it's been a wonderful session with you. And I thank you so much once again for paying attention and listening to me. And thank you for coming in here this early morning of Wednesday, despite the traffic and the heavy downpour of rain. With that, I'd be happy to end my presentation, and I have full thanks for every one of you. Thank you so much.
감사합니다.
Thank you so much for your presence.